The electric revolution isn't coming. It's already here. Over the next decade, the cars we drive, the trucks we depend on, and the SUVs we love are going to look very different. Electric vehicles are no longer just a niche for tech enthusiasts. They're becoming the mainstream, with better range, faster charging, and price tags that everyday drivers can afford. From luxury sedans and pickup trucks to practical crossovers and even supercars, the next 10 years will be defined by EVs that reshape the auto industry. Today, we're counting down 20 electric vehicles that will dominate the next decade. Number 20. Toyota Solid-State EV, upcoming. Toyota has long been seen as the sleeping giant in the electric vehicle race. While rivals like Tesla, Hyundai, and Ford pushed out EV after EV, Toyota focused heavily on hybrids and seemed hesitant to commit fully to all-electric models. But that strategy may soon pay off in a massive way with solid-state battery technology. Solid-state batteries are often called the holy grail of EV technology. Unlike today's lithium-ion packs, which rely on liquid electrolytes, solid-state batteries use solid materials. This means they can hold more energy in a smaller package, charge much faster, and are far less prone to overheating or degradation. In theory, a Toyota EV powered by solid-state batteries could deliver 600 miles of range, recharge in under 15 minutes, and last decades longer than current EVs. For older U.S. drivers, the appeal is huge. Range anxiety, the fear of running out of charge, is one of the main reasons many hesitate to go electric. Toyota's solid-state breakthrough could eliminate that fear entirely, making EVs as convenient as traditional gas-powered cars. Combine that with Toyota's reputation for reliability, and you've got a potential industry shaker. While the first production models aren't expected until later this decade, Toyota has already announced aggressive timelines. If successful, these vehicles won't just compete, they'll dominate. Solid-state batteries could redefine what drivers expect from an EV, and Toyota is well-positioned to make it happen. That's why Toyota's upcoming solid-state EVs kick off our list at number 20. They could very well change the game forever. Number 19. BYD Seal/Dolphin. While Tesla may dominate headlines in the US, China's BYD is quietly becoming the world's largest EV maker, and its cars are finally starting to make waves beyond Asia. Two of its most important models, the BYD Seal and the BYD Dolphin, represent why the company is so dangerous to its rivals: affordability, efficiency, and mass production at scale. The BYD Seal is a sleek, mid-sized sedan aimed squarely at the Tesla Model 3. With a modern design, strong performance, and competitive range, it proves that Chinese EVs can rival Western offerings in both style and capability. Meanwhile, the BYD Dolphin is an affordable compact hatchback, priced far lower than most American EVs. Yet it still delivers respectable range and a comfortable driving experience, making it a practical choice for urban commuters. What makes BYD especially powerful is its control over the battery supply chain. Unlike many automakers who buy batteries from third parties, BYD builds its own. Its blade battery technology is known for safety and durability, and it allows BYD to produce EVs in massive numbers without the same bottlenecks other companies face. For US drivers over 40, BYD's presence might seem distant today, but that could change quickly. As the US market opens more to Chinese EVs, the Seal and Dolphin could shake things up, offering affordable alternatives at a time when EV prices remain high. That's why BYD makes our list at number 19. It represents the global competition that will shape the next decade of electric mobility. Number 18. Lucid Air. If there's one American EV brand poised to challenge Tesla in the luxury segment, it's Lucid Motors. And its flagship sedan, the Lucid Air, is the car that turned heads worldwide. Built in California, the Air combines cutting-edge technology with staggering performance and record-setting range, proving that EVs can be both luxurious and practical. The Lucid Air's most famous achievement is its industry-leading range. Depending on the trim, it can travel up to 516 miles on a single charge, a figure that beats nearly every competitor, including Tesla. For drivers, especially those over 40 who value convenience and fewer charging stops, that kind of endurance is game-changing. Add in blistering acceleration, with some versions hitting 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, and you have a vehicle that marries comfort with raw power. Inside, the Air is a rolling showcase of modern luxury. A minimalist but elegant cabin, advanced infotainment, and spacious seating make it as much a long-distance cruiser as a performance sedan. Lucid has also invested heavily in driver assist technology, ensuring it keeps pace with the most advanced EVs on the market. What truly sets Lucid apart, though, is its engineering pedigree. Many of its key designers and engineers came from Tesla, and they've applied lessons learned to build an EV that pushes boundaries. While production has been slow, the company is scaling up, and the Air is earning respect as more than just a Tesla alternative. It's a genuine industry leader. That's why the Lucid Air takes the number 18 spot. It shows that American innovation in EVs goes far beyond Tesla. Number 17. Porsche Macan EV. Porsche has already proven it can build a world-class electric car with the Taycan, but it's the upcoming Porsche Macan EV that could truly dominate the next decade. Why? Because unlike the Taycan, which is a luxury sports sedan, the Macan is a compact SUV, a segment that continues to explode in popularity across the US. The Macan EV will be built on Porsche's brand-new PPE, Premium Platform Electric, co-developed with Audi. This platform allows for faster charging speeds, improved efficiency, and better performance compared to older EV architectures. Early reports suggest the Macan EV will offer ranges north of 300 miles, ultra-quick DC fast charging, and the kind of sharp handling Porsche is famous for. For drivers who want a practical family vehicle that still feels like a Porsche, this could be the sweet spot. For American buyers over 40, the appeal is clear. The Macan has already been one of Porsche's best-selling models in the US, thanks to its blend of luxury, comfort, and SUV practicality. An all-electric version retains that formula while adding the benefits of zero emissions, smooth electric torque, and lower operating costs. What makes the Macan EV especially important is its potential volume. Porsche is betting big on this model, with expectations that it could outsell the Taycan by a wide margin. If successful, it could push other luxury brands to accelerate their EV SUV plans, reshaping the premium market entirely. That's why the Porsche Macan EV claims the number 17 spot. It's not just an EV, it's the future face of Porsche. Number 16. Mercedes-Benz EQS. When Mercedes-Benz sets out to build an all-electric flagship, expectations are sky-high, and the EQS delivers. This luxury sedan is designed not just as an EV, but as the electric successor to the legendary S-Class, long considered the benchmark for executive cars. For Mercedes, the EQS is more than a vehicle. It's a statement that the future of luxury is electric. The EQS boasts a range of up to 350+ miles depending on the variant. But what sets it apart isn't just numbers, it's refinement. Mercedes engineers focused on making it one of the quietest, smoothest rides ever created. For drivers over 40, especially those used to comfort and prestige, the EQS feels like slipping into a private jet on wheels. Inside, the EQS dazzles with technology. Its optional hyperscreen stretches across the entire dashboard, blending multiple displays into one seamless digital experience. Yet, beneath the futuristic design, the car emphasizes comfort. Heated and ventilated seats, massage functions, ambient lighting, and whisper-quiet cabins. It's as much a sanctuary as it is a car. Mercedes also packed the EQS with advanced driver assist features, paving the way for higher levels of autonomous driving. Combined with ultra-fast charging and strong efficiency, it's a practical daily driver despite its luxury badge. The EQS matters because it brings credibility to EV luxury. For decades, the S-Class defined what a top-tier car should be. Now, the EQS is redefining it in electric form, ensuring Mercedes remains a leader in the decade to come. Number 15. BMW i4. BMW built its reputation on delivering the ultimate driving machine. And with the i4, it is proven that electric cars can carry that same spirit. Unlike some futuristic-looking EVs, the i4 blends seamlessly into BMW's lineup, offering a familiar sports sedan design with all the benefits of electric power. For many drivers, especially those over 40 who have long associated BMW with driving excitement, the i4 represents the brand's clearest bridge into the electric era. The i4 comes in multiple trims, with ranges between 270 and 300+ miles, depending on the model. The standout is the i4 M50, BMW's first electric M car, delivering over 500 horsepower and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of under 4 seconds. It's fast, agile, and equipped with the kind of precise handling that BMW enthusiasts expect. Yet, unlike some performance EVs, the i4 doesn't sacrifice comfort. Its cabin is plush, quiet, and filled with the latest tech, from curved digital displays to advanced driver assistance systems. For U.S. buyers over 40, the i4 strikes a strong balance. It feels like a classic BMW 3 or 5 Series, familiar, practical, and fun, but without the headaches of gas, oil changes, or rising fuel costs. It also carries a sense of prestige that appeals to professionals who want an EV without abandoning the luxury badge they've trusted for years. The i4 earns its spot on this list because it shows how legacy automakers can bring their DNA into the EV age. It's electric, but it's still unmistakably BMW. Number 14. Polestar 3. Polestar may be a relatively new name in the automotive world, but it's already carving out a space as one of the most stylish and forward-thinking EV brands. Backed by Volvo and Chinese giant Geely, Polestar has quickly gained credibility, and its Polestar 3 SUV is set to be a defining vehicle for the decade ahead. The Polestar 3 is designed as a luxury electric SUV aimed directly at the American market. With an estimated 300-mile range, fast charging, and dual-motor all-wheel drive, it blends performance with everyday practicality. Its sleek, minimalist Scandinavian design appeals to drivers who want something modern but understated, an alternative to the flashier Teslas or oversized American SUVs. Inside, the Polestar 3 emphasizes sustainability as much as luxury. The cabin uses responsibly sourced materials, recycled plastics, and natural fibers, while still offering the comfort and tech expected in a premium EV. The car runs on Google's built-in infotainment system, which means intuitive navigation, seamless voice commands, and constant software updates to keep features fresh. For American drivers over 40, the Polestar 3 represents a sensible yet aspirational EV. It's big enough to handle family duties or road trips, refined enough for professional commutes, and simple enough to live with daily. More importantly, it's backed by Volvo's legacy of safety, giving buyers peace of mind that they're not just buying style but also security. That's why the Polestar 3 claims the number 14 spot. It's the SUV that could put Polestar firmly on the US EV map. Number 13. Polestar 2. Before the Polestar 3 arrived, the Polestar 2 was the car that introduced this new brand to the world, and it quickly established itself as one of the most credible Tesla alternatives on the market. Launched in 2020, the Polestar 2 is a sleek, premium fastback sedan that combines Scandinavian design with cutting-edge electric performance. With ranges now stretching to 320 miles on updated models, the Polestar 2 has steadily improved since its debut. Dual-motor versions deliver impressive acceleration, while single-motor trims balance performance with efficiency, making it practical for everyday commuting. For drivers who appreciate refinement over flash, the Polestar 2 feels like a perfect fit. Inside, it carries the same minimalist elegance that defines Scandinavian luxury: clean lines, high-quality materials, and a focus on sustainability. The cabin integrates Google's native infotainment system, offering intuitive maps, voice commands, and constant over-the-air improvements. For many drivers, especially those over 40 who value practicality and ease of use, this technology feels less overwhelming than some competitors' cluttered systems. What makes the Polestar 2 especially important is its positioning. It isn't trying to be the cheapest EV, nor the most powerful. Instead, it's a balanced, everyday luxury EV that shows how the market is maturing. For buyers who may be hesitant about Tesla but still want style, quality, and performance, the Polestar 2 is a compelling alternative. That's why the Polestar 2 secures the number 13 spot. It proved Polestar isn't just another startup, but a serious player in the decade-long EV race. Number 12. Kia EV9. The Kia EV9 is one of the most exciting electric SUVs to hit the US market, and it's already turning heads as a family-friendly EV that doesn't compromise on style, space, or technology. Built on Hyundai Kia's eGMP platform, the EV9 is a 3-row electric SUV designed specifically with American families in mind, making it a standout in the decade ahead. With an estimated range of up to 300 miles and ultra-fast 800-volt charging, the EV9 solves two of the biggest concerns buyers over 40 often have: range anxiety and charging times. A quick 15 to 20-minute stop at a high-speed charger can add over 150 miles of driving, making long road trips far more practical. Inside, the EV9 emphasizes space and versatility. With 3 rows of seating, it accommodates families and groups with ease, while still delivering a modern, minimalist cabin filled with tech features. From panoramic displays to advanced driver assist systems, the EV9 blends futuristic design with everyday convenience. For US drivers who grew up trusting brands like Ford or Chevy for family SUVs, Kia might have seemed like an underdog. But the EV9 changes that perception completely. Kia has invested heavily in EV innovation, and the EV9 showcases how far the brand has come. It's not just affordable, it's aspirational. That's why the Kia EV9 earns the number 12 spot. It's not just another EV, it's a bold family SUV that shows electric power is ready to take over America's driveways in the next decade. Number 11. Hyundai Ioniq 5. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 is one of the most talked about EVs in recent years, and for good reason. With its bold, retro-futuristic styling, fast charging, and practical range, it represents Hyundai's leap into the electric future. More importantly, it shows how traditional automakers can reinvent themselves and compete head-to-head with Tesla and other EV pioneers. Built on the advanced eGMP platform, the Ioniq 5 supports 800-volt charging architecture, allowing it to recharge from 10% to 80% in under 20 minutes at a fast charger. With ranges up to 303 miles depending on configuration, it strikes a strong balance between practicality and innovation. For drivers over 40, that means fewer long waits at charging stations and the ability to travel with confidence. Inside, the Ioniq 5 emphasizes comfort and versatility. Its flat floor design creates a spacious cabin, while reclining seats, high-tech infotainment, and eco-friendly materials deliver a premium feel at a reasonable price point. It feels futuristic without being overwhelming, which appeals to buyers who want cutting-edge features that are still easy to use. What also sets the Ioniq 5 apart is its appeal across demographics. Younger buyers love the design and tech, while older drivers appreciate Hyundai's reputation for reliability and value. It's become a bridge between early adopters and mainstream car owners, proof that EVs can be both exciting and practical. That's why the Hyundai Ioniq 5 takes the number 11 spot. It's not just another EV, it's the car that helped establish Hyundai as a true leader in the electric revolution. Number 10. Volkswagen ID.4. The Volkswagen ID.4 is proof that one of the world's biggest automakers is serious about the EV transition. Designed as a compact crossover SUV, the ID.4 directly targets the mainstream US market, offering practicality, affordability, and German engineering in a package that appeals to families and daily commuters alike. With ranges between 250 and 275 miles, depending on the trim, the ID.4 isn't chasing record-setting numbers, but it doesn't need to. Instead, it focuses on delivering enough range for everyday use, combined with solid charging capabilities. For drivers over 40, who value consistency and reliability over flash, this balance makes it a strong contender. Inside, the ID.4 offers a clean, modern cabin with plenty of space for passengers and cargo. It features intuitive infotainment, comfortable seating, and a driving position that feels familiar to SUV owners transitioning to electric. Volkswagen has also worked hard to keep pricing competitive, with federal tax incentives often making it one of the more affordable EV SUVs on the market. What makes the ID.4 especially important is Volkswagen's long-term commitment. This isn't a one-off experiment. It's the foundation of VW's global EV strategy. As production ramps up in the US, including at its Chattanooga, Tennessee plant, the ID.4 will become more accessible and widely available. That's why the Volkswagen ID.4 secures the number 10 spot. It's not the flashiest EV, but it's the kind of practical, everyday vehicle that will quietly dominate driveways across America over the next decade. Number 9. Chevrolet Equinox EV. Chevrolet has bold plans for the electric future, and the Equinox EV is set to be one of its most important models. Positioned as an affordable mainstream electric SUV, the Equinox EV could become the vehicle that finally pushes EVs into the mass market for everyday American families. With an expected starting price of around $30,000 to $35,000 after incentives, the Equinox EV is one of the most budget-friendly electric SUVs in the pipeline. Yet affordability doesn't mean compromise. Chevy promises ranges up to 300 miles on higher trims, along with modern features like fast charging, advanced driver assistance, and a roomy interior. For drivers over 40 who want practicality without breaking the bank, that's a very appealing formula. The Equinox EV is built on GM's new Ultium battery platform, the same foundation behind the Silverado EV and Cadillac Lyriq. This scalable technology allows for strong efficiency, future-proof charging speeds, and better durability. GM's investment in Ultium means parts and support will remain robust for years, ensuring longevity for buyers. Inside, the Equinox EV will feature a clean, modern design with large digital displays, connected tech, and comfort-focused seating. More importantly, it retains the usability that made the gas-powered Equinox one of Chevy's best-selling models for years. The Equinox EV matters because it's not chasing luxury buyers or niche enthusiasts. It's targeting the heart of the American market. That's why it lands at number 9, a practical, affordable EV SUV that could bring electric driving to millions of households in the decade ahead. Number 8. GMC Hummer EV. The original Hummer was a symbol of excess, big, loud, and thirsty. But in a surprising twist, GMC has reinvented it for the electric age, and the Hummer EV is now one of the most advanced electric trucks on the road. Instead of guzzling gas, this beast runs on electrons, offering both outrageous power and cutting-edge technology. The Hummer EV comes with up to 1,000 horsepower and can launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds, a jaw-dropping number for a vehicle weighing over 9,000 pounds. It also boasts features like crab walk mode, allowing it to move diagonally for off-road maneuvering, and adaptive air suspension for tackling rough terrain. For older drivers who still love big, capable trucks, but want to embrace the future, the Hummer EV delivers a familiar sense of toughness with a modern twist. Range is solid, with higher trims offering around 329 miles per charge, and GM's Ultium battery tech ensures fast DC charging capability. Despite its size, it's surprisingly refined inside, offering luxury-level comfort, spacious seating, and plenty of high-tech features. More than just a truck, the Hummer EV represents how American icons are being reborn for the next decade. It takes a name once criticized for waste and flips the script, showing that even the most rugged vehicles can go electric. That's why the GMC Hummer EV takes the number 8 spot. It's bold, powerful, and symbolic of the electric revolution reaching even the toughest corners of the auto industry. Number 7. Chevrolet Silverado EV. The Chevrolet Silverado has long been one of America's best-selling trucks, and now it's going electric. The Silverado EV is Chevy's answer to Ford's F-150 Lightning, and a key piece of GM's strategy to electrify its most important models. For American drivers, especially those over 40 who grew up with Silverado trucks, this EV represents both familiarity and a bold step into the future. Built on GM's Ultium battery platform, The Silverado EV promises impressive range and capability. Higher trims are expected to deliver up to 400 miles per charge, putting it ahead of many competitors. It also offers fast charging, advanced towing capacity, and innovative features like a multi-flex midgate, which expands cargo space by folding down the rear seats and bulkhead. This kind of utility is exactly what truck buyers demand, and it's clear GM designed this EV with them in mind. Performance doesn't disappoint either. With over 750 horsepower in the RST model, the Silverado EV can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds, while still towing up to 10,000 pounds. That balance of speed, strength, and practicality makes it one of the most versatile electric trucks in development. Inside, the Silverado EV embraces technology, offering massive digital displays, connected services, and driver assist systems while keeping the rugged feel Silverado owners expect. That's why the Silverado EV lands at number 7. It's not just an electric truck. It's the electrified version of one of America's most trusted workhorses, built to dominate the roads of the next decade. Number 6. Ford F-150 Lightning. When Ford announced the F-150 Lightning, it made a bold promise. America's best-selling truck would go electric without losing the toughness that made it legendary. And so far, the Lightning has delivered, becoming one of the most important EVs on the market today. For older U.S. drivers who grew up trusting Ford trucks, the Lightning offers the future in a familiar package. The Lightning boasts up to 320 miles of range, depending on the battery option, along with serious power. With dual electric motors, it delivers over 580 horsepower and nearly 775 pound-feet of torque, making it the most powerful F-150 ever built. That means it doesn't just keep up with gas-powered versions, it outperforms them with a 0 to 60 miles per hour time in the mid-4-second range. Utility is where the Lightning really shines. It offers 10,000 pounds of towing capacity, a spacious front trunk that adds extra storage, and the ability to power a home during outages with its Pro Power onboard system. For families and workers alike, that's a game-changing feature. Inside, the Lightning feels modern yet familiar. A large touchscreen, over-the-air updates, and Ford's driver assist tech keep it futuristic, while the layout and ride quality remain true to the F-150 legacy. What makes the Lightning so significant is its accessibility. By electrifying America's favorite truck, Ford didn't just build an EV. They brought EVs to the heart of American culture. That's why the F-150 Lightning earns the number 6 spot. It's the truck that proves going electric doesn't mean giving up tradition. Number 5. Rivian R2. Rivian made a splash with its R1T and R1S, but it's the upcoming Rivian R2 that could take the brand mainstream. Positioned as a smaller, more affordable electric SUV, the R2 is expected to launch in 2026 and could be the model that puts Rivian in countless American driveways over the next decade. Unlike the larger R1S, the R2 is designed to be compact and versatile, making it a strong rival to vehicles like the Tesla Model Y and the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Early details suggest it will offer around 300 miles of range, dual and possibly single-motor options, and Rivian's signature off-road capability, scaled down for urban and suburban buyers. That means adventure-ready DNA in a package that's easier to live with day to day. Price is the key. Rivian has hinted at a starting cost in the $45,000 range, which would bring it much closer to the mass market segment. For U.S. buyers over 40 who want something adventurous but don't need a massive SUV, that's an attractive proposition. Like its bigger siblings, the R2 is expected to feature clever design touches, sustainable materials, and Rivian's focus on software-driven innovation. Over-the-air updates and advanced driver assist features will keep it fresh long after purchase. The Rivian R2 matters because it's not just another premium EV, it's Rivian's chance to scale. If it delivers, the R2 could dominate the middle of the market, proving that adventure-focused EVs can be both affordable and practical. That's why the Rivian R2 claims the number 5 spot on our list. Number 4. Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T holds a special place in EV history. It's the first all-electric pickup truck to actually hit the market. When deliveries began in 2021, Rivian beat legacy automakers like Ford and GM to the punch, proving that an electric truck could be rugged, versatile, and desirable. For many American buyers, especially those over 40, the R1T showed that EVs aren't just for city commuting, they can be adventure-ready machines. The R1T offers up to 350 miles of range, depending on the battery pack, and comes standard with all-wheel drive thanks to its quad-motor setup. That means each wheel has its own motor, giving the truck remarkable traction and control. Off-road, it can tackle steep climbs, deep water, and rough trails, earning a reputation as one of the most capable pickups on sale today, electric or otherwise. Performance is equally impressive on pavement. With up to 835 horsepower, the R1T rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 3 seconds. Yet it's not just about speed. It can tow up to 11,000 pounds and haul serious payloads, making it a true work-and-play truck. The R1T also stands out for its clever design features. A gear tunnel running across the body adds unique storage, and accessories like the camp kitchen highlight Rivian's focus on lifestyle and adventure. Inside, the cabin is upscale but outdoorsy, with sustainable materials and a clean, modern layout. That's why the Rivian R1T takes the number 4 spot. It proved electric trucks can be tough, fun, and practical, setting the stage for the next decade of EV dominance. Number 3. Tesla Model 3 Highland. The Tesla Model 3 has already become one of the best-selling EVs in the world, and with the new Highland refresh, it's poised to dominate the next decade. Tesla has refined its formula, improving efficiency, comfort, and design, while keeping the Model 3 affordable enough to appeal to mainstream buyers. For U.S. drivers over 40 who want practicality with cutting-edge tech, the Model 3 Highland hits a sweet spot. The refresh brings sleeker styling, better aerodynamics, and improved range, now topping out at around 341 miles, depending on the configuration. Tesla has also upgraded the interior, making it quieter, more premium, and more comfortable on long drives. Subtle changes like ventilated seats, ambient lighting, and a new rear display for passengers make it feel closer to a luxury car, while retaining Tesla's minimalist vibe. Performance remains a major draw. The long-range and performance models still offer blistering acceleration, with the latter hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 3 seconds. And, as always, Tesla's supercharger network gives drivers unmatched convenience for road trips, an advantage no other automaker can match at scale. For older drivers, The Model 3 Highland also offers peace of mind with Tesla's continual software updates. Features improve over time, from navigation to autopilot, making ownership feel future-proof. Combined with low operating costs and proven longevity, the Model 3 continues to be one of the smartest buys in the EV market. That's why the Tesla Model 3 Highland lands at number 3. It's the EV that keeps getting better, and one that will dominate roads well into the next decade. Number 2. Tesla Cybertruck. Few vehicles have generated as much hype or controversy as the Tesla Cybertruck. Unveiled in 2019 with its radical, futuristic design, the Cybertruck looked like nothing else on the road. After years of anticipation, it has finally started reaching customers, and it's already clear this truck is going to shape the EV landscape for the next decade. The Cybertruck's angular stainless steel body isn't just for looks. Tesla claims it's ultra-durable and resistant to dents, scratches, and even bullets. For older drivers who grew up with rugged trucks, that kind of toughness has serious appeal. Add in Tesla's EV performance, and you've got a vehicle that blends brute strength with cutting-edge technology. Range is expected to reach up to 340 miles on higher trims, with dual and tri-motor options delivering extreme performance. The tri-motor version can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, putting it in supercar territory while still offering serious utility. Payload capacity exceeds 2,500 pounds, and towing maxes out around 11,000 pounds, making it more than just a novelty. It's a working truck. Inside, the Cybertruck keeps Tesla's minimalist design, with a large center screen and a surprisingly spacious cabin. And, as with all Teslas, it benefits from the supercharger network, ensuring convenient road trip charging across the country. The Cybertruck matters because it's bold, disruptive, and unlike anything else. Whether you love it or hate it, it's impossible to ignore. And that's why it takes the number 2 spot. It's not just a truck, it's a symbol of the EV future. Number 1. Tesla Model Y. The Tesla Model Y has already become the best-selling EV in the world, and in some markets, the best-selling vehicle overall. As a compact crossover SUV, it hits the sweet spot for American buyers, blending practicality, affordability, and Tesla's trademark performance. Looking ahead, the Model Y is set to dominate the next decade more than any other EV. Range varies by trim, but higher versions deliver up to 330 miles per charge, with access to Tesla's unrivaled supercharger network, making long trips stress-free. For families and drivers over 40, the convenience of fast charging and proven reliability makes the Model Y an easy choice. Performance is equally impressive. Dual-motor all-wheel drive comes standard on most trims, providing stability in all conditions. The performance model accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, rivaling sports cars while still offering seating for 5 and ample cargo space. Inside, the Model Y carries Tesla's minimalist design, dominated by a large touchscreen that controls nearly everything. Over-the-air software updates keep the vehicle improving with time, from navigation to safety features. This future-proof approach is a huge draw for buyers who want a car that stays current well into ownership. Affordability is another factor. The Model Y undercuts many luxury rivals while still delivering premium features, making it accessible to a broader audience. With production expanding globally, Tesla is ensuring availability will only increase. That's why the Tesla Model Y takes the #1 spot. It's not just the EV of today, it's the EV that will define the next decade. The next decade is shaping up to be the most exciting chapter in automotive history. From rugged trucks like the Rivian R1T and Ford F-150 Lightning to luxury icons like the Lucid Air and Mercedes EQS, and everyday game-changers like the Tesla Model Y and Chevy Equinox EV, electric vehicles are no longer the future. They're the present. Whether you're drawn to performance, practicality, or innovation, there's an EV on this list that shows just how far we've come. The question is, when the time comes, which of these EVs will you choose to drive into the next decade?